on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll give it to Harris again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now it's Harris. And he's in! Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. The man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. but what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on third down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They give to Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To the outside, catch made by Pickens.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, a run with Harris. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Russ. taking off. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
And just a short pickup there to the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
On play action, Rodgers. There he goes again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now with Rodgers. He'll take off again. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a 1st down. Rodgers now. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Rodgers going up top again. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Austin now to return this. A good return here, up past the 30, but maybe a penalty allowed him to get that far. Let's see. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Now Rodgers. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those Jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a second and 9. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll try to run for it with Hall.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. They go play action now. Wilson. That's to the former Ram and Falcon, Van Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's going to keep it himself. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the 1st down. A gain there of 17. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Harris. He is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll stick to the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Russell Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. And he will score again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throwing, Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll run here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch. Taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Steelers offense, and they're running back. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now Russ. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll run again. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, this is Harris. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now it's Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll give it to Harris again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.